Good morning, everyone. Well, we have had a horrible morning. We still have everybody with us, but if you look, little Rosalita is really sick. She's in a really bad place, bless her. She's got to a point this morning where when we found her, she was just laid out. She wasn't virtually breathing. She was in a terrible state, and as you can see, she's really struggling now. We've put all of her medication into her. It's such a shame because on Sunday morning we'd got her pulled around with everything, and we're doing everything we can, but as of this morning it's become critical again. Now she's getting the love and care that she needs from both me and Princess Honey, who's doing such a fantastic job, aren't you, Princess Honey? You're doing such a great job. But again, it's now a fight for survival again for this poor baby girl, and we'll do everything that we can and keep an update going as to how she goes throughout the day. Due to how sick Rosalita is now and how she's lost her mobility, even though she's in the cuddle pile now, when we found her earlier today, she was just underneath the typewriter and she was on her own, and she'd got herself really cold. Now, because of that, we obviously want to get her as warm again as what we possibly can. So I've got the heat pad out. It is just a vivarium heat pad. It goes on a very low but constant warm heat. We usually use it inside the critical care box for teeny tiny kittens, but I don't want to separate her from the rest of the cats because I think they give her as much comfort like what Princess Honey is doing now, comforting up to her. So what I'm going to do is just make it so that their heat pad source is here. And if I can get it to stretch, I'll pop it round in the corner so that that corner against the cabinet is always a heated area for them, so they know that they've got that to go to. And just fingers crossed that she can pull through this. Oh, it has. Hello everybody. Well, after talking about poor little Rosalita, we've had another call from somebody else, somebody completely non-related to anybody that we've ever dealt with before, to say that they believe that a mum cat of theirs has been killed in a road traffic accident and that she's left some kittens behind, but then the kittens have gone out in the rain looking for their mum, probably starving, and they've just been found scattered all over. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and see and have a look. I'll try and film if they'll let me. If not, then I won't, and try and see what it is. But apparently it's another 6 kittens, which seems to be a nice size litter at the moment, but we don't know what age they are, what condition they're in. All I know is that they were found in someone's garden again. It just seems to be the thing at the moment in kitten season. Dead female cat, live kittens, but kittens just spread around, so we'll go and see what we can see. So here we are. So mummy cat has been killed on the road. William, you take over. Who have you got in there?
We have got 6 kittens. I feel like these two are related because they've got white on their face.
They're all related, you silly. They're all the same litter. And what have you got under there?
There's a nice black one here.
Oh, well, we know somebody who wants a black kitten, don't we? So yeah, that one's already got a home.
And then there's 2 more under here. And we always say that this one looks like Sam.
Yeah, that one does look like our Sam that we've already got, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And this one, it looks a little bit like Rosalita.
That one?
Yeah, just a little bit in the face. But then again, when you've looked at so many kittens over the past few months, I'm sure that they all blend into one and they all look the same.
Yeah.
But these ones haven't got cat flu. Yay! There's a clean eyes all round, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And they look like they're old enough to either just be on the bottle a little bit or just coming off the bottle and eating hard food, which would be awesome. So we'll get them home, we'll get them fed, we'll get them in a cage. We'll have a look, see if there's a flea problem, even though I haven't seen a flea on them. Have you, William?
No.
So this one might be quite a nice litter. So this feels like a bit of an unwrapping. So we've got tabbies. We've got tabbies with a bit of black and white.
In fact, one that looks like Sam.
I think they're all a bit tabby with a bit of black and white.
Apart from this one.
That one's
like
pure
Sam.
tabby. You're all beautiful, aren't you? That one does look so much like Sam. And then there's a pure black one. And then there's
another one.
Teeny tiny ones. So the story that we've got with this one is that a guy had a cat. And it was just his family pet. And when it had babies and got pregnant, it went to live in the garage. And it had its babies. And then last night, really tragically, it's gone out and got killed on the road. And the guy didn't want the kittens anyway. He said he was just going to rehome them. But of course, he's got no idea how to look after kittens. And what's happened is last night, as you all probably know, is it's rained and it's rained and it's rained. And these cats are big enough that it looks like they've got out of the garage through like a cat flap thing that he had, trying to find their mum. And so when he found them, they were scattered all around his garden, absolutely soaking wet, as you can see. He knows my dad because they live in the same village, and my dad's contacted me and we've gone round and got them. So yeah, I mean, they do look big enough to be able to start lapping or start getting some food in them. But yes, 6 more. Wow, 6 more. Crazy. Wow, it looks like these guys know what to do, which is awesome. William, you've got a runner. Come on, bring it over. We'll have to give them a bath in a minute. But look at that, they know how to eat. They're having a drink.
I don't know if this one knows how to.
No, it doesn't quite know. It's got the most beautiful nose though, haven't you?
I think to him it looks like he's got his nose has been painted.
You're like a Pinocchio. Come on, out of the way, Princess Honey. They're not your babies. You're not stealing them, and you're not stealing their food. Look at this. Oh, well, at least we're not bottle feeding, even though that white one might need setting off.
Yeah.
You'll get the hang of it, though. That's awesome. Yum, 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 yums. Fantastic news.
Do you want me to get my bottle?
You can get your bottle for that one, just see whether or not he needs an extra hand. But to be honest, we've not dunked his nose in it or anything, so he might not even know it's there. Do you know what they're doing? Oh, that's good, isn't it? Is that good? I can hear growling. Are you growling? You've got problems.
Is this one drinking the milk?
Yeah, it is a little bit. It will do. When it gets really hungry, it'll get its head in there and have a drink. I think the best thing to do is try them on this first. Yeah, it's going to stick its head in, look. It's going in. Oh, yay! That's going to make life easier, isn't it? I mean, look how dirty they are, bless them. Dirty little cretins. Oh, Ike and Beauty. They're like, no, not more babies. What are you doing, Mummy? Are you going to hover around and see if... Oh, no, Ike's gone. Thought they might hover around and see if anything gets left. Oh, are you full? Oh, it's back in. It's going for it, William. We'll not need to bottle feed that one.
Okay.
I think we just need a bigger bowl, because at the moment it's a bit of a scrum to get food. That's so lush. I love seeing little babies eat like that. Awesome job.
Mum just got the bath out, so I tried to get them off my knee, and then they just jumped back onto my knee again.
I think they know that they're okay now, don't they? You can
Yeah.
tell that they've been owned and that they've had a person. Look at them, bless them. Well, we've got the bath ready, and we've got the flea shampoo ready, because we have seen a couple, haven't we, little
Yeah.
gremlins, and if they're going to...
3 on this one's face.
Seen 3 on that one's face. Oh, that's horrible. So we're going to give them a bath in the flea stuff. And just... Oh, that one's kicking itself now. I haven't seen any fleas on them, to be honest. So...
No, I saw like 10 fleas on that black one at once.
Right. Well, we can only do what we can do. They look comfortable enough though, don't they?
Yeah.
Flipping it. We've not even tidied our breakfast pots away yet. We've got all these to bath. So I was totally wrong about the fleas. If you see these little brown things here, this little kitten is covered from head to foot in fleas. Now a lot of them do look to be dead already, but it's really, really gross. We have just given it a flea shampoo and I'm about to take the comb over it just to get out all that's remaining. But I've never seen so many fleas. You can just see them on the skin, which is absolutely horrific. So we'll get them dried. We'll give them a once over with the front line as well, and we'll just see what we can do again. And I thought these were in a good state apart from needing a bath. Just want to show you this because I have never got as many fleas off one kitten before in my life. Can you see all the fleas that are there that are coming off? Now this kitten's had a bath, remember. I'm in the process of drying it and trying to get the fleas off. That's how many I've actually got off already. And there's still hundreds on it. Well, we're about an hour later and I'm still going with this precious little girl. Look at all that. I have never in my life, and I was brought up on a farm, I have never seen as many fleas in my life as what we've taken off this one. I've got to say, I did sort of wonder why somebody would hand over 6 kittens that were already feeding. Now I know why. Because you're full of fleabies, little ones. You're full of fleas. So after the little baby's first bath and de-fleaing, it's having a lovely little nap, even though I think I can see another flea near its nose, which is horrible. I'll have to give it another go in a bit. Poor little thing. I have never ever seen fleas like this. I just needed you all to see the state that some people keep their cats in. I'm not somebody that likes to judge other people. I'm really not. I always think as soon as you point the finger at someone, you've got 4 pointing back at yourself. But this poor baby, just look at it. I have genuinely never seen anything like it in my life. I am on my last kitten, and I think that you can clearly see, it's fair to say that these poor buggers probably wouldn't have survived. Bless them. Let's see what we can do. And there we go. 6 new babies. They do look a bit of a state after their bath and after being fleed, and we've taken all the flea combs out. Cannot imagine what kind of 24 hours they've had, losing their babies and then losing their home, and not losing their babies, sorry, losing their mama, losing their home, then coming here and having a bath. I mean, it's not been a nice day for them, has it? But in great news, look at Rosalita. Yet again this morning, we just didn't give her any chance at all. We thought that she was going to pass at any time. We just didn't think that she was going to make it again. And look, she has done. A little fighter. I have never had such an emotional roller coaster with a kitten as what I'm having with this one. Bless her. Are you trying to talk to me? Are you trying to talk to me, little girl? This morning she was just laid on her side, gasping, and there wasn't anything I could do. Are you still trying to talk? He's squeaking. And look at her now. She's so good. And you, teeny tiny Shakira. Teeny tiny Shakira. Well, thank you so much for watching. We will, of course, keep you updated as to how we're going on. Daddy over there now has 6 more babies that he's got to watch over. We've got 8 down here with Mama, and we've got 6 up there in the box that we're keeping away from everybody else just yet while we get rid of all those fleabies. Oh, one's going to be sick. Oh, no. Bless it. And yes, we'll see what happens tomorrow.